Hey guys, this is Multi-Prometheus 1's Blu-ray and DVD reviews, and I've not done a video in a really long time. Life got in the way, but I'm back now. Took a really long time since my last one, but here I am. So today, they coincidentally all have the word God in the titles, but that was coincidence. So first we have The Godfather on Blu-ray. It's part of the Sapphire series. I also have Saving Private Ryan in the Sapphire series. I don't think that's a very good title for but you know, I got it at Best Buy, but you can get it basically anywhere. Winner of 3 Academy Awards, including Best Picture of 1972. This is my second favorite movie. I just love this movie. The original classic, meticulously restored with 5.1 digital surround sound, and the only bonus feature is audio commentary by director Francis Ford Coppola. I know there is a set that Blu-ray. There's a set that has all 3 movies, and you can get this set in either DVD or Blu-ray. And I know that has a bonus disc with all the bonus features. And I believe this disc was taken right out of that set, and that's why there's no bonus features except for the commentary. But so is this region free? Let me try and see. If I'm missing it, then you can probably see, and then anyway, so this is a slip cover. It's hard doing this one-handed, holding a camera on with the other hand. Alrighty, so the case looks basically the same. Nothing different about it. And inside, the disc doesn't have any artwork. It just says The Godfather Coppola Restoration. Yeah. So, the Coppola restoration of this movie is one of the best restoration jobs I've ever seen on a movie. It just looks so clear, and looks like it was made much more recently than it really was. They just did a great job on restoring it. They also added this like orange tint to it a little bit, and that kind of looks that kind of makes it look a little cool. And then this insert that comes in a bunch of other Blu-rays. It's not really important. So that is The Godfather on Blu-ray, and the second Godfather movie comes in a Sapphire series Blu-ray as well, but I don't have that. A lot of people say, you know, The Godfather Part 2 is just as good as the first one, or maybe even better than the first one. But in my opinion, the first one is so much better than the second one. The second one just didn't have the impact on me that the first one had. And I haven't seen the third one, and a lot of people say the third one's really bad, but I haven't seen the third one. So yeah, I just love the first one. It's a great movie. It is kind of violent at times, but overall it's more of a drama than it is a violent movie, and it's one of the most brilliant movies I've ever seen. And again, it's my second favorite. I love The Godfather. Alright. Next is God's Not Dead, Blu-ray and DVD combo pack. This came out recently, just like a few weeks ago, and I got it a few days after it came out because I pre-ordered it on Amazon because I loved it when I saw it in the theater. And a lot of people say it's a little too preachy, but I'm a Christian, so preachy was kind of what I was not necessarily looking for, but it made me glad that people were getting the word out to people via movies that actually were not made for TV or something. Blu-ray and DVD, it does not come with the digital. It doesn't come with ultraviolet. And it wouldn't come with iTunes. You know, DVDs and Blu-rays only come with ultraviolets now, and I miss the days when they came with iTunes ones, because I really don't like ultraviolet. You have like a download limit, and it's just a lot more difficult to access your movies, and you gotta download them to different websites, and it's just craziness. So I prefer iTunes, but this comes with neither, just Blu-ray and DVD. So I was kind of disappointed that it didn't come with digital, but I can always legally rip. There are ways to legally rip DVDs as long as you don't as long as you don't sell the copy or something like that, and you're only using the copy for your own personal use, and you own the DVD that you're copying. If you stay within those parameters, then ripping a DVD becomes technically legal. I think that's what it is. I mean, I did a lot of research, and no website gave me a straight answer, but I think that's what it is. So, yeah, Blu-ray and DVD combo pack. What do you believe? They put that on there as if that's like a quote from a reviewer, but they don't say the reviewer, and I have a hard time a reviewer would say that. It'd be like, well, what did you write an article about God's Not Dead? Okay. What do you believe? Alright, that's my article. It's like, it doesn't make much sense. But, God's Not Dead, breakout hit. God's Not Dead is entertaining, profound, and powerful. And, it's got the Christian group Newsboys and people from Duck Dynasty. I don't watch Duck Dynasty, so I don't really. Them being in this movie isn't as shocking as it may be to some other people. The back looks a little independent movie-ish. It is an independent movie, but rated PG. Is this region free? It says all, but it also says NTSC, so that's kind of conflicting information there. I don't know. Case snaps together. A lot of Blu-ray cases do that now. We'll get to the insert in a second. I don't really care for the fact that the Blu-ray and the DVD have the exact same artwork, and therefore, in order to figure out which is which, you have to either take it out and look at the bottom, or look closely for the little symbol that says either Blu-ray or DVD. But, it's okay, you know, as long as you got the movie, it really doesn't matter what the artwork looks like at the end of the day. This insert is just advertisements for other movies that this independent movie company has made, all their other religious Christian movies. And of course you got God's Not Dead, but then like 50 billion others you've never heard of. So yeah, the insert's just advertisements. But so that was God's Not Dead. The slipcover just looks exactly like the case, so. And finally, we have the Godzilla Collection. Again, the fact that all these things I'm reviewing have the word God in the title, that's coincidence. I didn't really plan it that way. I got this pretty recently too, even though it didn't, it wasn't I don't think it was released very recently, but I recently got it. It has, one of the things I love about it is that it has the original Japanese version of the original Godzilla from 1954, because it's kind of hard to find that one, because usually all you can find on like Netflix and stuff is the American re-edit, which isn't very good in my opinion. It's okay, but the Japanese version is so much better. The Criterion Collection DVD of the first Godzilla movie that has both the American re-edit and the original Japanese. The Criterion Collection DVD on Amazon and this set are the same price. So if you're going to spend that amount of money anyway, might as well get this one because it's got more movies. Even though the Criterion Collection one may have more features, so it's really preference. I'd rather have more movies and more features, more bonus features. But if you'd rather have more bonus features than more movies, then that's fine. Everyone's different. It has Godzilla King of the Monsters. That's just the American re-edit, and then the original. Godzilla Raids Again, Mothra vs. Godzilla, aka Godzilla vs. The Thing, Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, Invasion of Astro Monster, aka Godzilla vs. Monster Zero, All Monsters Attack, aka Godzilla's Revenge, and Terror of Mechagodzilla. All of these are pretty good, except for Godzilla Raids Again, which just wasn't very good. I didn't really care for Godzilla Raids Again that very much. And Godzilla's Revenge is honestly one of the worst movies from a good series I have ever seen. Godzilla's Revenge is such a stupid movie. But if you want to... Some people look at it all lightheartedly and say, oh, it was a kid's movie. All the other ones were all ages movies, but that one was meant for kids, so you can't really judge it that way. And so, if you want to look at it that way, you can. But I personally really don't care for Godzilla's Revenge. So, I know I heard on one review on Amazon, I didn't get this on Amazon, but when I was looking at it on Amazon, I saw one review that said there's like two versions of this set. One that has like a different case for each movie, and then the other that just has these two cases with several discs inside each. I got this one because I found it at a used DVD store, but they had it new, so it's pretty good. Godzilla, the original Japanese masterpiece. It's the original Japanese one. Godzilla King of the Monsters is the American re-edit of the first one. Godzilla Raids Again. And Mothra vs. Godzilla. And then in the second case, you got Ghidorah, the Three-Headed Monster, Invasion of Astro Monster, All Monsters Attack, aka Godzilla's Revenge, really don't care for this movie, and Terror of Mechagodzilla. All of the movie. This set includes both the original Japanese and American re-edits and English dubs of all the movies. With the first movie, they split it up on 2 different discs, whereas all the other movies, both versions are on the same disc. But I think the only reason that is because I think these all came from separate individual releases, and then they just took all the discs and shoved them in one collection, and therefore in the original individual release of the first one, it was like a 2-disc set with these 2 discs of the first one. So I don't really care as long as I've got the movies. I don't really care whether or not they're on 2 different discs or on 1 disc. Which movies are the best? Okay, I think my least favorite is Godzilla's Revenge, then Godzilla Raids Again, then Terror of Mechagodzilla, then Invasion of Astro Monster. Ghidorah and Mothra vs. Godzilla are pretty equal. And then, finally, the best one, in my opinion, is the original Japanese... let it focus, come on. Focus! Anyway, is the original Japanese Godzilla. I don't like it when people pronounce it Gojira, because really... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was IMDb that said that the actual Japanese pronunciation of that word is Godzilla, just with a Japanese accent. And therefore it's not Gojira, and I don't really like it when people say Gojira. Then again, IMDb could be wrong, I don't know. So, yeah, the Godzilla Collection, God's Not Dead, and the Godfather. This, I got at a small business used DVD store, even though it was new, for $30. So, but because they were a small business, they may have charged more than you'll find it, because it's only about $20 on Amazon. God's Not Dead, I pre-ordered it on Amazon for like $30, $30, something like that. But that was a pre-order, so it's maybe more expensive. And then this I got at Best Buy for $15. So, yeah, and hopefully I'll start be doing videos more often now. I'm Multiprometheus, and we'll see you next time.